Well, I've been meaning to do this video for a while. You might recognize this stone, Eric. This is the Cajun Blades old Mavinette. I did some horse trading with him and ended up with two wonderful stones. The other one that I got was his Dressant. We're going to do some conical honing today. I've been meaning to work on these razors for a little bit. Don't know if it's going to be ASMR or if there's going to be long spots where I'm not talking, or if I just keep jabbering away. But I'm just going to do some honing. Doesn't even matter if anything comes out good. I just need to practice, and I need to learn these new stones that aren't new for some, but these two vintage stones are new to me. And I had my own vintage stones that I've been working on for a while, but there's only one way to hone your skills. And it's by continuing to practice. Practice makes perfect. This is an Imperial razor. I already minorly set the bevel on a little DMT. Well, not little. A DMT 1200. That's a little dry. So we're going to refine that bevel on here so it doesn't have any other honing progression other than that. It hasn't been honed to 5K or 8 or 2 or 4 or 3 or any of that stuff. It's only seen the diamond stone and then this stone now. Ooh, slippery little sucker. Trying to see around my camera too here while I'm doing my honing. I gotta be a little bit more careful. I set it up on a different angle, and this phone's a bit bigger than my old one. I went from an iPhone 8 to a iPhone 13. My old phone's battery was croaking. I had to pretty much almost keep it on the charge all the time. And it gave me that lovely message where I should send it in to Apple and have it serviced. So I shopped around online and found a sale for a brand new unused iPhone 13. Not the mini, the regular size. So I'll tell you, going from an 8, I don't know if there's any iPhone users out there who watch my little channel. Going from an 8 to a 13 was a bit of a jump for me. I had a phone call where I was getting help from the phone company, getting the phone set up, and I wanted to set it on speakerphone, and I couldn't find the button on the screen to figure out how to get speakerphone set up. Later on, I figured it out, but it would have been helpful when I was on the phone call. I even told the guy, you know, I can't even figure out the speakerphone, and he laughed. Most people, they keep up with the latest and greatest every year that Apple comes out with a new one, but I'd rather spend that money on my hobbies. You know, there's only a couple major differences between the 13 and the latest model that's out, which is the 16, which is, I think, what, one more core, and then some software stuff, and the camera's a little bit different. Other than that, it's pretty much the same phone. It was a huge jump from the iPhone 8, though. I mean, battery life and everything was different. Processor was different. Yeah. You can see why Eric held on to the stump for so long. That's very nice. Extremely consistent. Okay, well, not quite there yet. See, if you add pressure and the water's not lipping over the edge, then you got a lot more work to do. And that was just not enough. switch stones. I got to the point where I want to be with this. I'll go to this guy. Oh, look at that, they're about the same size. This is the water salt. Beautiful stone, both of them. And both have their own big personalities. I'll tell you what. Okay, now we're going to switch to the newest of the new, which is, well, Levert. Only really honed on it with oil, so this is going to be something new. I'll be right back. Such an amazing feel, this Levert. If you owned a Shapton Pro, and it was a 5K Shapton Pro, the purple one, and you've honed on that before, then you know what I'm talking about. That wonderful, smooth, just, it's a hard to explain feeling, but it's probably one of my favorite stones to hone on is that 5K, the way it feels. It's similar to this. stop right there and I'll check things out. And then back. Let's see if I can get this in focus here. Okay, well, I'm impressed with the edge that this gives off of just water. Let's see if I can do some hand stropping. And oh God, the scales are scary. I really gotta tighten these things up before I do any other stropping. It's just flapping back and forth. That's the last thing that anybody needs is flappy scales. Well, let's see. Don't have much arm hair left. See if I can. There's some hair on there in between the scratches. I just really don't have a whole lot of arm hair. That is a smooth shaver. Look at that.